What was kind of the process like to, kind of go through what you did and then just ramp up to get ready to play tonight?
I was on the couch like a week.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, wasn't able to do a lot of movement. Obviously I didn't want to come back and, I want to give myself a couple, a day and a half of just working out to try to get a little rhythm up and down a little bit. But I felt good. Didn't play really well, but felt good. Win felt good. All right.
Feel just a little rusty with the floater and things that you usually haven't.
Shots I hit in my sleep. Kind of go short today, but we trust the work. So ain't nothing get too down.
Yeah, in general, how do you feel walking out of this in terms of in it the whole game, and it just you generated a lot of good shots for everyone.
Yeah.
It just won't happen tonight.
Yeah, coming off back-to-back, obviously there's no excuses. They played really well. I thought we defended well. They got some second chance points at the second half. Mr. Robinson, obviously he's a handful. I'm just looking at that. I didn't know he finished 8 rebounds. Good for him. But on the back-to-back, I like the composure that we kept throughout the game. We didn't let go of the road. We kept fighting. You give us those kind of shots every game. I think we put ourselves in a good position to be successful. Unfortunately, they just didn't fall tonight. You have to credit. I guess you have to credit the Knicks.
What do you think, just as a veteran, watching Jaden McDaniels, a young guy, play defense the way that he does against bigs, against smalls, just the way that he is able to be so versatile?
He's been doing it all year. And when I first got here, the thing I didn't know about him, he doesn't back down from any challenge. Whether it's a guard, whether it's a big guy, he doesn't talk a lot. But he's one of those guys that go out there and let his game speak for itself. He's been playing extremely well for the last 15. I think he was dealing with a cold in the beginning. Came back kind of slow, but after that, he's been playing his ass off. Well, and we need that.
Every team talks about next man up mentality, but this team has really shown it these past few games. What is it about this group where no matter who's on the court, the competitiveness and everything really does not drop off?
I think you got to give credit to the coach. More than anything, that's all coaching. Obviously, you wish you were healthy. You wish you had all your best players out there. But in this business, we all know the healthiest team wins. But to have then you're damn near start 5. Out. Some TP, Nas, even some coaches. Out, and for Finchie to go out there and kind of, him and his coaching staff kind of put a game plan together to put us in the position to be successful. Not just now, but just throughout the whole season. I think you gotta give Finchie a lot of credit for sure.
Did Coach Beverley deserve any?
No, zero. I just do what I'm supposed to. I just do what I paid to do. But it's all Finchie though. Finchie's, I know him in the past. Now he's a hell of a coach, hell of a coach. His ATOs, his mindset, how he conducts practice, how he, very detailed man, his professionalism. I preach to these guys every day that, fortunate to have a coach like that for sure.
It's pretty clear, even watching you last night, how much you love this. What did it mean to be able to get back, even on the sidelines last night, playing tonight after having to be away from the team for a week here?
Nah, man, it was hard. I couldn't touch the ball for a week, couldn't run. I don't want to take it out of kids. Basketball is like my drug. That's something that I need. So just being away from the game. I think I fucking watched 10 of our games. I try to get better from an IQ standpoint. Things I saw. But yeah, it was tough, and tough being around. Not being around the guys too. So. But man, they've been, due to the guys that's out, they've been playing their ass off. They went in Utah, competed, came up short but competed. Obviously yesterday, played their ass off, got a win against Boston. Same thing tonight, we just missed shots. So, nothing to hang our hat down.
The illness affects everybody differently. Return to play, I'm sure, will be different for everybody. But you've got a lot of teammates who are about to do what you've done now. Any piece of advice you're going to give them as they try to work back into action here?
Shoot the ball every time you get it. That's not the only way you can knock off some rust. Just keep squeezing. And, like we say, like I always tell everybody, whether if it's falling now, you just trust the work. Put in enough work, everything.
I talk about Chris Finch, and I'm curious how much you feel the things he instilled in training camp. This team's playing a lot different than it did a season ago when he took over. The schematic changes. How much do you feel that choosing those styles of play entering the season has contributed to the areas that you guys have had success this year?
I think when it comes to the game of basketball, I think the most detailed, most professional team is always in a position to be successful. You might not win it all, obviously health and all those issues, but when it comes to detail and professionalism, he's up there with the top of it. And I've been coached, Kevin McHale, Dan Toney, Doc Rivers, T. Lou. Like I've had great coaches. He's right up there. Very detailed, very, very, very detailed man, very professional. He doesn't disrespect the game when it comes to practicing. One voice when he speaks. You kind of appreciate that nowadays from coaches because, coaches don't have a lot of control due to it's a players' league. But, when he speaks, everyone listens. He puts us in a position, no matter who's out there, to be successful every night. Let us play with a lot of freedom. Like I keep telling those guys, man, you guys lucky to run into a coach like this because you're doing a lot. So you got to give him a lot of credit for our early success for sure.
Right, you said you watched 10 games while you were away.
Yeah.
Did you learn anything new about this team that can help you guys moving forward?
No, I just kind of found areas where, I can put myself more in the game. See, I can get Cat going early, D'Lo. But for me, I watch the game is mostly about defense, how we can get better in that end. Because this is a make or miss league, but when it comes to defense, that's what wins games. So I was just kind of watching it from a defensive, how my defensive lens is on. Learned a lot about the team.
Who among all the young guys you talk to do you feel like is most like a sponge? Is really just sucking up everything you say and just really understanding the value of the information at this young of an age?
I'd say, it's I had some hell of rookies, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, great rookies. But this cast right here, everyone wants to get better. I can say Nate Knight, I can say Ant, I can say Bees, I can say Jaden, I can say Jaden, But if I get the name, I damn near say the whole team, But again, that's what comes with, that's what helps us be successful. Everyone wants to learn. Everyone wants to speed up the process of, getting the high IQ players and learning from them. So I just try to give them everything I got, the ins and outs from the basketball game, and hopefully they implement it in their game.
Cool to see a guy like Greg Monroe. Is it cool to see a guy like Greg Monroe?
Yeah, man. Yeah, you need a guy like that in your locker room, especially from the center position to kind of continue to show guys how to be pro, how to work with your game, how to stay consistent at it. And it was a great pickup. I hope he's we get my vote for staying in, throughout the whole year, but I hope he spends a lot more time with us for sure. Good for him too, though.
You still got that offensive skill set.
No, he's a high IQ basketball player. It comes with he's played a lot of minutes, played a lot of games, so that comes with it,
We'll go last question to Christos on the Zoom.
Hey, Patrick, welcome back, first of all. What did you see on the growth of players like Jalen, like Nate Knight, and what would you like to maintain on team's game after that game against the Knicks?
Before I got here, I knew nothing of Nate Knight when I got here, and I seen the way he practiced, I seen the way he prepared himself. Always is in the gym. His physicality. So it doesn't surprise me that he plays well, when guys are out. A little about Jalen. Didn't know a lot coming into training camp. But, my thing for him is go get 6 man of the year. I've been around a lot of, obviously, Lou Will, Montrezl Harrell, Eric Gordon, in my career, a lot of 6 man, for the past 4 or 5 years. And he can really put that thing in the hole. So, we expect him to be him every night. We expect him not to turn down any shots and continue to be aggressive because we're going to need it all when it comes to players, for sure. Thank you, guys.
Thanks so much, man. Appreciate it.